Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Bassin Bonsai out on the water. We got out of the house, Charles?
Yeah, I'm backlash.
Charles got a backlash. Buckle up and hang on, we're already catching them. We're at the same place we were last week. Catching largemouth bass, let's go. This thing ain't that loud. All right, I may try it later, but I'm gonna go on to a different one.
Maybe that's what it is. This one's loud.
Let's try, according to, we're going to go with what the big boys, right? Because they have way more viewers than us, Charles. They claim this one.
Yeah, they're better than this. They got more views. Gotta be better than this.
So we're going to give it its shot. Then I'm going to go with what? Then we're going to do the Strike King, Red Eye Shad, which is, I predict it's the least likely to get a fish, but you never know. But then I've let Charles get a lead. Man, I hate gloves.
This is the way it went last time, though. You caught several nice fish, and I just got the one okay. And then now this time.
These gloves will not let go of a bait. Jesus, criminy. I gotta like get it with my thumb and then let it go. It's horrible. We're staying still. Let's try this dude. That is about where Charles was, somewhere in here. Charles was throwing more this way. That way I cast a couple times, nothing. Here's where most of the little dinker dudes I caught originally came from. So I'm gonna try this one, just the traditional.
Oh,
dude,
that looks like a good one.
No, I mean it's a fish, but it never even hit the bottom, I don't think.
Yeah.
Maybe the best bait ever, Charles. It never even had a chance. Oh, I got your line. I got your line like good.
There we go.
Oh my God. Well, I have to give it this, Charles. It didn't. I never even felt bottom. I felt the fish. Yeah. So first cast, right? Is it worth $15.99 or $16.99? Ah, not yet. Charles bait, how much was yours? Yeah, I'd say Charles already made his money back off that sucker. Well, what, three nice bass, really?
Fish, yeah.
Okay. I'm casting out. I think I'm casting quite a bit further than you too, though, right?
Yeah. But I was fishing like right.
Well, but we've drifted.
Well, the boat's turning.
Right, we're turning this way now. I think where you were.
The boat was turned like this, and I was fishing like right out there. You're kind of this way and pushing me even further. But yeah, you're throwing, your casts are better than mine. Just because I just got these.
I'm going to try one now, straight in line with that after this cast. Got another one, Charles. 2 casts in a row.
Yeah.
That's a little dink. I'm gonna throw straight down now, and then you can. All right. Maybe I'll buy the company, Charles. Maybe I'm moving to Japan.
Yeah.
It's working for dinks anyway.
What do you got?
It's a Lucky Craft LV500. It's a 3/4 ounce bait, but look how little it is.
Oh yeah,
like it's
heavy.
So right, so it'll when you do the lift or whatever, it drops it. It goes right back to bottom quicker. So now I'm going to try one straight towards the. That should be in shallower water. I'm gonna have to warm my hands up again. I can still feel my fingers getting cold. These gloves aren't. I have I'm gonna have to get out of here and go up on the bank and do some jumping jacks. Run around a little bit. I think I got a hit. Charles, this bait has caught a fish every cast so far. 3 in a row.
Double.
And we got a double on top of it. Mine may come off. Oh, that dude, that's the first, he like nosedived. He's like, you're not skiing me in. He's like, I'm too big for that. Like, okay, if you say so.
A little quarter-pounder.
Definitely.
Quick.
I can already almost say that this bait works better than the Spro. And they're not that far off. I hate to put it down because it's only just happened to catch one every cast. I'm not going to put this down until I miss one. Then we're going to give the Strike King just a shot.
I was like, eh, what the heck on this one. I never dreamed that this one.
Here we go. I was going to start switching out baits, but I cannot put this bait down until it...
Yeah, why would you
right.
catching fish?
Well, I do it all the time. I'll catch one and then switch.
That's
like
when it's good fishing.
No, remember last time, where were we at the grass pit? I caught one right off the bat on chatterbait, black and blue, and then put the slobber knocker on and caught one on it too. But I mean, it's hard to make 3 casts, catch a fish every cast, then put it down. It's like, oh no, you got something there.
Fire, yeah. We've been saying we got to find the right one, got to find the right one. Well, I think we found
I think that was I think I jumped the gun on that one. There's a hit. No, that is a fish. That dude was running at me. That may be a little better. 4 casts in a row, Charles. I don't know if I've never, oh, he's getting a little bigger. I've never in cold water done that, ever.
Yeah.
4 casts in a row.
Kind of fire right now. For this.
That is a lot better.
And the crazy thing is, it's crappier conditions for us, but the fish are hitting better.
Well, I think dude, look at that. I'm gonna boat flip him.
That's about like
I'm gonna try to boat flip him.
That's about like the
that's the first one
I caught.
Yeah, 2.5 or 3. I need my pliers. I need to warm my hands up. I do need a pick though.
Man, this kind of sucks. Now I'm wishing I'd have brought the Arise. Because if I'd have brought the Arise, I'd be zinging way the heck out there.
I know you guys have heard me talk about tactical bassing before and this and that, but these guys have been preaching for years. I've been listening to them preach for a couple years on this bait right here, and I've yet to buy one until now. And every cast, it's caught a fish. Every cast.
It's a freaking monster!
Charles says he has another monster, but here we go.
Oh my God, it's a monster. It's huge.
It is a nice one.
It is a nice fish.
We're on some nice fish. That's about the size of this one.
Yeah.
So we got a sort of a double, but I'm kind of late in releasing this dude. But Charles is fishing with, what is that called? A Quake 70, I believe, from 6 Cents. I've got the LV500. Still yet to try the Strike King one or throw my Booyah 1-knocker again. Charles, they're twinsies.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn mine loose, Charles.
Okay, turn yours loose.
Oh! Let go of my glove. He gone. We are on a good bite. I'm gonna warm my hands up before I get back out here. All right, I'm just filming right now. I'm still warming my hands up. Charles, oh boy, Charles.
Man, that's a monster.
I told you.
Woo! It's a big one.
Your Bronco Sport's bad luck. You throw towards it, you get little dinks today if you throw away from it.
Caught that one decent one.
Whew. I'm going to keep my hands warmed up. I'm going to keep blood circulating in them and warmed up, but I'm getting ready to put my gloves back on and go again. Let me look at that bait. Bring that here real quick. I'll show the folks at home. Okay, real quick.
See, it's got the gold like your one. It's just, it's a little
right. Charles has got this. Now, I thought this dude looks close, but I feel this one so far has not done as good. Then I'm gonna try the Strike King one.
Okay, so shake that one. No, not that one. Yeah. No, it should be fine.
They're very close.
Shouldn't be shake, yeah.
Now, real quick, before I put my gloves back on, where's my new to me? Oh, Charles.
What'd you do?
You're throwing in my spot. No, I'm just playing here. The trick, and they've always claimed that to this is, if you guys can see the size, all those baits are roughly the same weight, and you can see how much smaller that LV500 is. So just that little bit is what they claim. Now I'm going to put my gloves back on.
I think the bigger.
Oh yeah, I should mention, Charles, that thing is 5/8.
Found the structure. Now we got to pull anchor.
Charles.
I only bought one of these.
Charles, that's all you, too bad. You suck. Charles is going to pull anchor. We'll have to go unhook him. I got a whatchamacallit, so don't get anxious and break it. I got a lure retriever. If we get over there and you can't get it. So I'm putting my gloves back on, but I wanted to cast this one more time. And I just need to give the Strike King its shot.
So, I screwed up, but we're running a test.
What do you mean?
This is our third trip on the batteries without a charge.
Charles has not charged those lithium batteries in 3 trips. And it still shows fully?
Yeah, still shows full.
Charles, that is another, what's that, the 4th, 5th cast? I can't cast this thing without catching a fish. It's impossible. This has caught a fish every cast, guys. I can't like test the other baits until I miss one. And I'm still trying to warm my hands up. My gosh. Dude, that thing is already getting chewed. It's like literally, I've already lost track. 4 at least, maybe 5, 4 I guess. Let's call it 4, but every cast. I'm gonna put it down for a minute
You're at 5 or 6.
while Charles gets unhooked. I can't believe it. I can't believe it works. You're unhooked.
I know. Scattered out.
All right, hands are warmed up. I can't try any of my other baits because I can't stop throwing this. Not only can I not take it off this, I can't put anything on another pole and throw it either.
It's gonna work though, because we're in the fish. Oh, I lost it.
Charles. Yeah, I think they're even, and then just to that side of that kind of there's probably some scattered out all along this thing, and they may move. But
was that they were scattered, just kind of scattered, but the big bait, I think.
right, there's a big.
Right there.
So we're kind of doing the same thing, slightly different. I'm just kind of lifting and letting it fall, and Charles kind of dragging, killing it, dragging it. And it's working. This bait is amazing on these conditions.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if I've ever thrown a bait that caught that many in a row. It's like it can't be stopped right now. You'd almost swear. That little dude is gonna wind up destroying me. And he's eating it, front hook. Well, at some point I may have to just stop. I can't do it right now though. Let me unhook myself. Charles, these are the worst gloves in the world for this, but if they keep your hands warm, I can't get it unhooked. Oh my gosh. Whew. Now I can't get that off of it though. I need another pair of pliers. Oh God, I got my... Charles, look at this. I hope you guys are with. As good as this bait's working, these gloves are the exact opposite. I gotta buy a true pair of some kind of fishing gloves that are warm and yet... Oh my God. Let's go. Every cast, Charles. Every cast.
I've got a pair of gloves that they're not real thick and heavy, but you might be able to put them, like, take these off and put them over those.
I don't know. I might have to... I'm hoping it warms up enough to where it ain't a big a deal if it gets up to close to 50, but... These gloves are horrible. I think they're too small for me, Charles.
Oh, well, sorry. Can't help the fact that you got gargantuan hands. Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, here. Let's see. Charles.
Hey, is that a good one?
Well, I think. Oh yeah, he is
Sounds
not
like a good
he's
one.
not a dink. I don't know if he's like a 5-pounder, but no, he's a good one, but he's not a 5-pounder. Oh, he's barely. No, he's not really barely hooked. He's sort of barely hooked, but he's not. I thought he was bigger. He was fighting hard, I think, because he had it in less of his mouth. You know what I mean? He could move around more. I'm going to try to just stop touching this bait altogether with these gloves and just use the pliers. Just for the fact that I won't get caught up in it and lose a lot of fishing time, but still, every cast. I know I should check the line. Yes, I should. It's P-Line Original. You guys know the deal. It's P-Line Original, 10 pound. Charles, first cast it didn't get one, but it was. I got to give it one more shot this way. Then we're switching. We are going to go to the Strike King no matter what. Catch a fish or not, we're going to put Strike King on, throw it right back over there, see what it does. I'm going to only give it, if it can't catch me a fish in 2 casts.
Oh crap, that was a fish.
Charles had a hit with, he's trying a Yozuri one now. And then I'm going to go to my Booyah. But I think I may have found a new favorite bait for doing this anyway. That bait is hard to beat.
I'm kind of wondering if it isn't the color pattern. So.
Well, it's a color for sure. 100%. This color is a color. But the... I'm going to try that Spro though, but I think, you know, then you come into the shape, size, and all that can make a,
yeah,
you know, which one's getting bigger, better hits, more hits, kind of deal. And they may shut off for a while.
Yeah.
We may have to come back.
Or like you said,
because technically,
move along this,
right, in
they may be
40,
over that way.
low 40 degree water, you shouldn't catch a fish every cast, like 6-7 casts in a row, typically. I mean, evidently we had them a little fired up on the...
Well, piled up and fired
right,
up.
they were piled up and we got the school kind of fired up.
Yeah.
I broke the cycle, I broke the luck on it, Charles. And I don't think we're throwing still far. I think they may have moved out. That's one thing. I was watching a guy that does underwater footage. I can't remember his name now, but he says fish never run shallow when they're spooked. They always go deep, and they don't run. They just kind of meander. They just kind of they work themselves down to deeper water. Oh, I got something on it. But all right. Well, anyway, there was legit kind of in that direction. This bait is already getting a little chewed up, dragging bottom and fish, but it has already. I'd say the fact that it's a record for me, the most in a row, it's already paid for itself. See that LV Max 500. Okay, where were they? Straight out? We saw a few things on bottom. We saw like a big pod, well, a couple pods of bait fish, but a big one right out here, and then there's a couple little bowling balls dead on bottom. So we're gonna try it real quick, then we're gonna go back to where we were probably and get set up, and then try some other baits too. Now this is, we were in what, 15 foot up there?
Yeah.
14 to 15. This is like 20 something, so a little deeper.
Yeah, and it's too deep for what I got right here, so this will work over there, but not here.
Yeah, you need to throw that lipless, let it sink.
Take a minute.
Yep. Keeps blowing us around. Got one. He was almost under the boat. Little dink, you're not that bowling ball. Caught a fish though, out here in the middle of nowhere. On bottom, 100% on bottom. Little dink. LV500. I knew I should have never bought one of these. I'll be stuck on a... Oh, I just lost this backlash.
You whipped it way too hard?
No, I've been... How hard do you think I've been whipping it all day?
Oh, yeah?
Showstopper in this boat, but I'm going to put an outro together right now because the last week I didn't even get one in because the battery ran dead right when I was trying to stop. I just put a battery in. We've been tearing them up today right here where we're at. Like, we've been all over, but from here to right in here is just honey hole. Out here, Charles got on a little bit of a tear. Last week we caught a few down that way, not many, but they are congregated all through this area. So anyway, hopefully you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. The LV500 that I managed to throw off right out that way was probably still close to the #1 bait along with Charles's. But then the Vision 110 Junior +1 caught the big bass of the day, and then only a couple more after that. But there for a while it was on like every cast, but then I don't seem to be able to get them in again. But basically, all of these type baits have worked today. You just need a rattle trap, 3/4 ounce or close to it, 5/8, and then you need some with red on it, right? Craw red seems to be the ticket. Anyway, guys, get out, go bass bonsai, but whatever you do, make sure you have fun doing it. I'm gonna warm my hands back up again, then go fishing. I'm gonna throw one right up there. This thing does cast all these good. Move it down a little bit first.
That was a good reel. The rest of them I wasn't as impressed with, but I always liked the choke.
See, this little bait should get down there deeper. What do I maybe have a monster, Charles. I either got a 3-pounder. Oh, I got a big giant, Charles. A giant. Oh God, I'm in my head. As soon as I saw his mouth, I'm like, I have no clue when the last time I checked this line was. That is a gigantic bass.
14-pounder?
Dude. Oh God, he's big.
Oh, that isn't very nice.
Yeah.
Jeez.
He's one of those big-headed, little-bodied though. He's like, oh, he got.
Oh God, yeah, that is monster.
It's a huge, fat one. He ate it though. It's gone. It's in his like. He totally devoured that. There it comes out now. I got it. Yeah, I'm just babying him. Those are little bitty hooks. Oh, yeah. Look at that gigantic fish.
Jeez. Can I hold that?
No, I got it.
Will you hold that?
No, I got it. Charles, that is another. Look how short and fat that monster is. Yeah. Where's your scale?